Bonjour, bonjour, bonjour. This is the French Master GH. In this video, we are going to learn how to teach French the right way. So if you are a lover of the French language, you are a French teacher, and you want to learn French, this is a video for you. So in this video, I'm going to highlight how I teach French in my classroom, the methods I use, and the procedure I use to teach French to the admiration of my kids. If you are ready, let's get started. For you to teach French the right way, there are three things you need to consider. The first thing you need to do is to identify your learners' likes. I mean what they like, and you capitalize on it to teach them. The second thing is for you to be able to vary your teaching methods. The third thing is for you to vary your extrinsic motivation strategies. The fourth thing is for you to be able to have a cordial relationship with your learners. You must have a cordial relationship with your learners. And the last but not least is for you to be able to involve your pupils in activities. So for you to identify what your learners like and capitalize on it, you need to first of all brainstorm this in the classroom, know what they like. For instance, if your children like or your pupils like to dance, or they like singing, or they like watching movies, you have to embed learning into those activities. So for instance, if I'm teaching in my classroom and I've realized that this particular class, the learners like to dance, why not? I teach them French songs that contain some key words of the topic I'm going to teach. We can sing the song and dance on it. So while doing what they like, they are learning. Or I can even create games that will involve dancing. Okay, for example, if I'm teaching les jours de la semaine, so I have lundi, mardi, mercredi, jeudi on cards, okay? And maybe a child will pick one, open it, and say bonjour, voici samedi. So if the child is able to say it very well to the class, and you play music for the child to dance on, why not? So the child will be so happy. So I do a lot of this in my classroom. So I identify what they like and I capitalize on it. When I was teaching Saluer Prendre Congé at Soccer de Bogame, MA Basic School, where I do voluntary teaching, I've realized that these kids like singing. So I teach them songs, a lot of songs in French. And some of them, I put in keywords of the topic I'm going to teach. And they love it. Qui n'échoue jamais, moi j'ai un Dieu qui n'échoue jamais, éternellement. Moi j'ai un Dieu qui n'échoue jamais, moi j'ai un Dieu qui n'échoue jamais, moi j'ai un Dieu qui n'échoue jamais. So we move to the next thing. You need to vary your teaching methods. The next thing you need to do is for you to be able to vary your teaching methods. Some of the teachers, or some of us teachers, when we are in the classroom, we only use lecture method or we use discussion method all the time, and our lessons are kind of boring. So you always have to vary those methods. You have to at least use 3 or more teaching methods so that all the children will be able to benefit. You know, they all don't learn on the same pace. So if, for instance, you can use role play in your teaching, for instance, after teaching se présenter, then you can, why not? You give an example. Okay, so you play a role with a kid where you talk about yourself to the child in French. The child also talk back, introduce him or herself to you and all of that. And then allow the kids to do the rest themselves. Why not introduce games into the classroom? That would be so interesting. So you have to vary your teaching methods.
Je m'appelle Mensa Evans. Comment tu t'appelles? Je m'appelle.
Ask the next person.
Je m'appelle comme ça.
Hello, not je m'appelle, je m'appelle.
Je m'appelle comme ça. Comment tu t'appelles?
Ok, quelle est la nationalité du garçon? Oui. Je suis Ghanéen. So in this case, it's Kofi that is talking. When you say je, you are talking about yourself. So you say il est Ghanéen. Say it.
Comment tu t'appelles? Je m'appelle Agaïdès. Je m'appelle Kenny Prinsla.
The next thing we need to do is to vary our extrinsic motivation methods. What I mean by extrinsic motivation strategies is when the child answers a question correctly, what you do to motivate the child. For instance, when I go to classrooms, there are times I was in schools and I was doing a supervision, and I realized that most of the classes, after answering a question correctly, you see the teacher asking the children to clap for him, blah, 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 clap for him, blah, 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 blah. And it's so boring, you know. Always clap for him. Always applaudissez pour lui, blah, 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 blah. Applaudissez pour elle, blah, 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 blah. So boring, you know. And the children don't feel so special again because it's so common, you know. So you need to vary them. For instance, in my classroom, I use some like give him igwe. Now all of them will bow down to the person who answered the question correctly. They'll say igwe. Some of them I can say give him a salute or give her a salute. Then they'll call the person. If the person's name is Michael, they say Michael salute or salute Michael. Some of them too I can also say give him a bravo. They will say bravo, bravo, bravo. Or you can say give him a super, c'est super, très super, très super, and all of that. You can be creative and craft these extrinsic motivation strategies to motivate your kids for them to feel special. So you see all of them wanting to understand the lesson and to be able to answer questions correctly and to be motivated. Very good. Or you can say Kofi Air Ghane. Give him a salute for me. Salute.
Mon prénom est Desmond.
Give him a bravo. Bravo. Okay. Okay, so the next thing is for you to have a cordial relationship with your learners. So as a friend teacher, already the perception out there is that friend teachers are very, very wicked. They can cane or lash students a lot. So you need to clear that perception in your kids' mind. Some of them heard it before. Maybe their parents said that because of their French teachers' behavior, they were not able to learn French and all of that. So you need to change that. Don't go to classroom with cane. When you are going to the classroom holding cane, that one alone shows that you think the children are so bad that they are going to do something bad and you need to lash them. No. Have other ways of correcting the child. For instance, if the child is a talkative, you can let the child talk, write, je ne vais plus bavarder en classe. Je ne vais plus bavarder en classe. Maybe 200 or 500 times in an exercise book. After doing that work, the child will kind of do this thing. Calm down. You know, we have hyperactive children. They can't stay at one place. Most of them, when they are here, it's like something is itching them, so they have to move. Give them roles in the classroom. They can be your course rep. They can be the French class rep. They can be the class rep too, so that you involve them in activities, and you see that kind of messing up in the classroom reduce a bit. And you must have that cordial relationship with them. By having that cordial relationship with your kids, you must be very, very careful so that you don't allow them to cross the boundaries. you are the teacher, so that respect must be there. But don't be too strict, too disciplined, you know. Okay. Now, our last thing is you must involve your pupils in activities. Don't go to the classroom and be talking. You are worrying yourself. The children know a lot. For instance, if you are teaching Saluer, prendre congé, they've already heard about Bonjour before. Most of them, they heard about Bonjour and they know it means good morning or good day or something. So you are just going to stress on that to teach them what it really means and how it's used in real life. So create activities, games in the classroom that will help these kids to practice the language in the classroom. And when they go out to, for instance, if you teach entrer en contact par téléphone, why not when they go home they can call you with their parents' phone and say bonjour madame, bonjour, qui est à l'appareil, c'est moi, je say ok, au revoir, à bientôt. C'est tout. Then they practice what they learned in the classroom at home and all of that. So you must involve the kids in the learning process. Don't be talking too much. Involve them in the learning process and you also be good to go. So I've launched the French Master Voluntary Teaching. So if you are interested, just contact me. I just don't have money. Okay, so at first I was sending Bluetooth speakers and textbooks and all of that to those who volunteered to do this work with me. So if you want to do the French Master Voluntary Service, that is, you are going to teach French in a school where there is no French teacher, especially basic school, that is maybe basic 4 to basic 6. Okay, I'll support you with the textbook you are going to use, which is Mon Ami. I published a book strictly based on the new curriculum, which is Mon Ami. Mon Ami comes with audio visuals, which is sold at 30 Ghana cedis, and then with the pen drive 50 cedis. But I will give it to you free of charge if you want to do voluntary service. You want to teach French in a school nearby where there is no French teacher, I'll support you with a book. And then just get a Bluetooth speaker. You send me pictures. At the end of the program, it's just 1 academic year. I'll give you certificate of participation. That will also boost your portfolio if you are a French teacher. Merci. Thank you so much. Merci beaucoup. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. We need to reach 1,000 subscribers. So after watching this video, if you find it useful, kindly send it to your colleagues, your friends, to also like, subscribe, and then tell them that the French Master GH needs 1,000 subscribers. So let's raise the bar. Right now we are at 500 and something subscribers. Let's raise to 500. Merci beaucoup. Thanks for supporting the French Master GH always. If you want to learn French the easy way, visit my website, thefrenchmastergh.com. Merci beaucoup. Au revoir.